Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Hula Learning Studio. My name's Joe, your English expert. Today, I wanted to talk about a special rule in English which is called Preposition of Time. The words in, on, and at are called prepositions, and we change these words depending on the information that's given to us. Let's take a simple sentence. I play basketball. Now, this is our main information, and we can always add more to the sentence, such as location or time. Today, I'll be focusing on time and how to use in, on, and at properly. Now, you can say, I play basketball in summer, on Sundays, at 10 o'clock. But what's the difference? You notice that the prepositions change, but how? By the end of this lesson, you'll know the difference. Number one, in. So when we want to use the word or preposition in, we can use it for the following: months, seasons, years, centuries. Let's take a look at month. If we want to say that something happened in a specific month, we use the word in. I could talk about my birthday and say my birthday is in November. In can also be used for seasons. We can say in spring, in summer, in fall or autumn, or in winter. For example, we love to go to the beach in summer. If something happened in a specific year, we can use the word in. Let's say, for example, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon in 1969, or the movie will be released in 2021. In is also used for centuries. Normally we use ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers are first, second, or third. Next, we would use the article the with centuries. We use this form when we talk about history or the future. For example, there will be flying cars in the 23rd century, or the first piano was built in the 18th century. So, to summarize, in is used for months, seasons, years, centuries. Number two, on. Now that we know a little bit about in, let's take a look at on. We normally use on for two things: days or specific dates. Days such as Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday will always use on. Here's an example. I eat pancakes on Saturdays. I went to the mall on Thursday. On is also used for specific dates. A specific date would be like January 21st, Mother's Day, New Year's Day. I could say our anniversary is on January 21st, or I take my mom out for lunch on Mother's Day, or people watch fireworks on New Year's Day. So remember, we use on for days or specific dates. Let's move on to the next one. Number three, at. All right, let's check out the last word, and that's the word at. At is for exact time. Exact time usually refers to a specific time on the clock, like 1 o'clock or 7:30 p.m. We can use it like this: I have a meeting at 1 o'clock, or I will meet my friend for dinner at 7:30 p.m. There you have it. 3 different prepositions that you can use with time. Okay, remember, in is for months, seasons, years, or centuries. On is for days or specific date, and at is for the exact time. A little tip or advice is that the preposition of time can be used for any tense form, such as present, past, or future. Remember, time is just extra information, but it has to match your grammar tense form, okay? I also have another video that covers preposition of place. It explains how to use in, on, and at for different locations. Check it out and tell me what you think. I appreciate you guys, and I hope this helped you out. Please share this with your friends. Spread the word and send some love. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and follow me on Instagram. My name's Joe, and this is Hula. I catch you guys later. See you next time.